And it's so nice to be like, hey, I'm going to take you somewhere. Your mom's coming to watch the kids, you know, like that kind of stuff. And where it's just like, I've taken all the responsibility off of your shoulders, and I want to like admire and value and interact with you as a person. And I want to remind you that you're not a baby slave.
Sure.
That is wonderful. It was so cute. I every week I take the kids before I have to come here to the library, and I saw this mom, and she had 2 kids. They're 15 months apart.
Okay.
Like our oldest kids are 14 months apart.
Sure.
They're teenagers now, but like, you know, they are like 3 and 4, you know, or no, I think they were like 2 and 3.
Sure.
But yeah, what she would like put them down, and one would go this way and one would go that way. They're 2 boys.
Yeah.
Like, and she's like chasing them around. She's got like one and she's like going after the other one. And like, she had like a double side-by-side stroller. And I was just like, and I just went, Mama, you're doing amazing. Cause she's, you know, she's at least trying to contain them, but she's trying to give them a, you know, somewhere out in public. And that is a lot of work.
Yeah.
And she just like, her face just changed when I was just like, thank you. Cause I know how much that meant to me. And
Sure.
now I get to be the one to give that to somebody else. And I
Yeah.
said, it's hard. This age is hard, but it gets better.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right. It kind of reminds me of like when we went for chicken the other day, and I saw the general manager of the chicken place, and he was out in the parking lot and like cleaning up trash in the parking lot. And I'm like, hey, you lead a good crew. And he was just like, thanks, man. Because like he probably doesn't go ahead and get a positive compliment like
He
that.
probably only gets the people who.
Right. And the thing is, like, his team generally does a good job.
Yeah.
And they reflect positively not only on themselves, but the leadership that he provides. And so it's one of those things where just like you're going to adjust a queen's crown, I'm going to go ahead and like pay a compliment where it's due. Right. And take the time to help out a guy where I don't know when the last time you received a genuine compliment was, but I'm going to go ahead and make sure that today is not that day that he's going to go without one.
Yeah.
Right. So just these wonderful things that you do. But so we talked about presence and direction. Let's talk about boundaries, kind firmness. So this is like when she gets out of pocket and you go, look at me. I love you, but we're not going to do that.
Yep.
And sometimes it's all it takes. And just let her know that she hit a boundary and reel her back in, and kindly but firmly. You know, a little bit of that daddy energy, right?
Yeah. And also, especially if you are in a new, like if you are newly married, especially then, things that are in public.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys are both more sensitive to those kind of things in public.
Right.
Where it's just like, you need to like, over here, be like, please don't.
Sure.
And that's it. It's like, please don't.
Yeah. Well, you don't do it loudly in public.
No,
you go
but you
ahead
yank them aside and go.
Well, it's kind of like if you are doing something in a professional capacity and there's an affront that happens in public, sometimes the right move is just say, we go talk real quick. And you go ahead and leave the event, go in the hallway, say your piece, get on the same sheet of music, and then go back in. Same kind of thing, because it should come from a place of mutual respect. And it takes a lot of maturity to recognize that things are going sideways and to be the person to lead the ship. This is why you're the captain and she's the passenger. It's on you to see when things are going sideways, for the most part, and address it. Like
Best possible outcome is to do that. Especially like if it was something out of pocket and you know everybody felt it. Like everybody saw but even if they didn't really audibly do that, and then you went, can we go over here? Then it's like you've established your boundary in public.
Sure.
But you're not airing that in public as well.
Right.
You're doing that in private. But everybody, at least, you know that you held that boundary, so that honestly, that's going to communicate more to her that that's a line she cannot cross.
Right, because she's being shown in a public forum that he is extending grace to her. Right? And that not only is he extending grace, but he is handling himself in a professional manner.
Yep.
Which says a lot to the crowd around them. If you're among people of a certain class, that sends a signal to them that you know how to handle business and that you know how to go ahead and treat emotionally compelling things in a way that is protective of your reputation and the reputation of those around you, because that's really important.
It is.
So we talked about presence, direction, boundaries. Next is playfulness. Polarity thrives on tension. Every now and then, it's okay to see her in the kitchen and walk on by and give her an open palm slap to the behind.
I love those ones where he like just passes her by and she goes, wait, come back.
Right, but the setup for that is usually like he would do it and she'd be annoyed at him. And then it would showcase that she misses the things when she doesn't have them.
Yeah.
Right, which I think is a little bit different from what we're talking about here, but it is like in the same vein, right? And like, it's funny because the kids can go ahead and see this when I'm messing around with you, and they feel it. Mm-hmm. And you can see the joy on their faces when they see that.
Yeah.
Because they see and they feel the connectedness in the family.
Yeah.
And I think it is one of the best things for children to see a healthy marriage demonstrated for them.
Gross them out, y'all. Do it.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Just gross them out. If they're teenagers and you're not grossing them out, what are you even doing?
I know. All the payback for all the times they embarrassed you when they were toddlers.
Right.
It is the best thing. Like, that is the best thing with teenagers, is just gross them out and embarrass them, be dumb.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, you don't have to tell them that it's the standard. You show them that it is the standard. And then it's easier for them to take on that behavior because it has been modeled for them. And I think that that's one of the best things that we can do as a society, is to model strong marriages and productive and healthy marriages so that children can see what right looks like, figure it out from there.
One of the really cool, like, Instagram reel, like, trends that I've seen now that's just, like, barely in the last, like, day.
Okay.
Has been, like, if they have, like, a 2-year-old or something,
Mm-hmm.
and they're holding the 2-year-old, they're sitting, you know, on a table or something next to the mom and dad, and mom and dad keep kissing each other, and I'm looking at her, or looking at the kid, and then kissing. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, she's like, when they stop, she goes, like,
keep
come
going.
on, you're supposed to do it again. It's the cutest thing.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of our almost 7-year-old.
She
Who,
goes ahead and comes
whenever
on in.
we're just like all loving up on each other, and she's just like comes right in the middle going, me too, me too.
Sure, and we'll go ahead and pat her a little bit, but it's like,
hey, you'll get your turn. Just hang on a sec.
Hey, we know
It's my turn.
We know where the priorities are.
But it's really cute, and it's just funny that, you know, her birthday is Valentine's Day.
Sure.
It just happens to be.
But the idea is that, like, be playful. It's something that goes out and establishes tension, and that tension leads to good things, generally speaking.
Especially with children, it almost like gives them roots.
Mm-hmm.
Those roots just go deeper.
And then the last thing that, if you're going to go ahead and pay attention to this will go a long way, is make sure that your mission comes first. Because she's going to go ahead and have feelings about all kinds of things. And there are going to be times where you're going to have to say, look, I love you, but I need to do this. This is important, and I will come and see you later. And she may not like it in the moment, especially if she's not, like, emotionally mature yet.
And also, like, she's not used to this.
Yeah, if you're just establishing this from the start and, like,
she's going to tantrum like crazy.
Sure, but it's important to go ahead and stand on business and do the thing and make good on your word, where you come back afterwards and be like, hey, let's go ahead and talk it out. We got stuff.
Again, it's like kids. It gives them a security.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, like, when we would leave our kid in, like, a nursery, like church and stuff, and they were wired, like, but I always never wanted to, like, just skulk off,
Sure.
like distract them and then, like, leave. I let them watch me leave.
Sure.
So they could watch me come back.
Mm-hmm.
And once they figured out, oh, she always comes back, it's fine.
Yeah, you're not playing some Houdini act. Mm-hmm. It is an intentional process that is being done for the betterment of everybody around them. If this message resonated with you, I'll ask that you go ahead and hit the subscribe button below so that you can go ahead and get more. And I ask that you send this message to someone who could benefit from it. I hope you have a fantastic day.